Hey, y'all. Hey, collective. I hope everybody's having a great day. Ooh, this table is looking rough. I do my nails on this table too, y'all. It's bad. um, Cause I can't seem to get the anyway. All right, so let's see what the energy is for you guys. Let me get focused. I hope everybody is doing well, though. I hope you guys are surviving the full moon energy. I hope you guys were able to release a lot of energy as well. People, places, things, especially environments, friend group, family members, people that you're associating with, and places that you are going. So let's see what the energy is here today. Thank you guys so much for the new subscribers. To my new subscribers, welcome. Um, I just feel tied tongue today or something. I don't know what's going on. All right. To my OGs, hey y'all. There's something about this energy that's like scatterbrain energy. Because I was gonna turn the camera off and just start over, but I feel like it's relevant. Something like scatterbrain energy here, tongue tied, can't think or focus or something. Okay, what's the energy, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit, for my divine masculine, divine feminine, Libra collective. Okay. What's this? Yeah, it's something about like distractions too. I'm picking up on. So we have fear, letting go, and behind the mask. Okay. I feel like y'all are facing your fears, and the biggest fear sometimes can be letting something go, letting a person go, because you don't know how you're gonna feel emotionally. You don't know, um, if that person might try to retaliate or anything like that. With that behind a mask, I just feel like just like what I was saying before, getting rid of these people. Yeah, okay, thank you, Spirit, who may have been just causing distractions, or doing some kind of mental magic on you to make you scatterbrain, to make you not be able to focus, to make it harder for you to like stay on track with something. Because if you are really good at okay, manipulating is what wants to come out, but I was trying to say manifesting. See what I'm saying? Like this manipulation energy here. Yeah, if you have somebody that was manipulating energy, you're manipulating your energy here, closing these doors off for you, and you trying to still another door open for you, you trying to get to it, but you got to let some of these people go because they are the ones causing distractions and manipulating energy that's around you, and these people are close to you. And you know what I'm getting to? Like I was looking at the reading that I did about court being in session, and a lot of the comments, people are like, I don't have my money yet, or this and that. Sometimes it's about your environment. It's about where you are and who is around you as to why you haven't received your money yet. And the reason is because you have somebody that could be in your energy that's like this. What's the point of the Most High God blessing you with your money if you got a best friend that's just sitting there waiting to steal it? You're gonna end up without it regardless, right? Some of us have to move, some of us have to, change friend groups. Some people have to even change, jobs or, whatever they're doing. But definitely changing environments and relationships could be the answer. Okay. Yeah, I feel like someone has like prayed for another door to be open. Okay. It's something about like, these opportunities, like these doors were closed because of a manipulative person that was in your energy here. And then it also could have made you just afraid to move forward because the doors kept closing. You know what I mean? But then it's like if you just let go of, these people, or like I said, a place, um, or even let go of like the way you expected to work out. Sometimes, when you're manifesting, you need to take or you should take the specifics out of it sometimes. And what I mean by that is just saying, you know, instead of bring me that job, you would be asking for a job that has these attributes. You know what I mean? A job where I don't have to work on the weekends, a job where, my boss is a decent person, or whatever. Instead of saying, oh, that's the job I want, I'm manifesting that job in particular, because you could be missing out on opportunities, trying to take that specific path. Yeah. So you need to have some kind of courage in the unknown, right? Leave it a little bit more open and widespread so that you can receive any kind of blessing that actually coincides with what you're manifesting. Um, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, with this fear card here, I just feel like, you become afraid to take a leap because it seems like every time you have the door closed in your face. So that was with manipulation. I mean, if you look at this, it's all this energy, being sent, and it could just be by this person that's in your energy. Some people, some of y'all, I'm gonna just be honest, it's who you're with. It is your sexual partner that's doing sex magic on you. There's also someone, some of y'all who are married to the problem. Some have a live-in issue where you live, or someone that's living with you is the issue. And so, like I was saying in another reading, you might want to just ask your guides, like, what do I need to do in order to receive this money? Because if you feel like it's not coming and you keep praying and you keep wondering where it is, well, ask maybe if there's something that you need to do. There's no harm in that. It's just like asking, like, is this for me right now, or what do I need to do to put myself in the right position to receive what I'm asking for? Because a lot of times, asking you shall receive is what we've been told, right? But when you get into spirituality, you realize that, there are things that you have to do or need to work on, or, a pathway that you should take that leads you to, whatever you're trying to receive. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the consciousness of lack. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, where's my money? Where's my money? Yeah, it's like, first of all, okay, hold on, because I'm looking at this. Look, I can't make it up. So I was drawn to look at this. It says nourishment, and right behind it, focus. So there's something about being focused. I mean, clearly, because I'm like struggling with staying focused during this reading. Um, Maybe a lot of things just have your attention right now, and you're being pulled in a bunch of different directions. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Somebody's kids is out of control, and they running the show. They are completely out of control, and someone's like house is in a lot of disorder. It's real bad. I feel like it's just like no schedules. Kids is running all over the place. Um, Dogs could be tearing up shit. Like every time you look around, something is happening. You can't stay over here and even have a moment because your house is in disarray. I mean, I feel like somebody's house is out of control. I just keep getting that. Like, I didn't want to say it earlier, but I feel like that's a big problem. It's like, if you're out of order, then you being blessed with a lot of money is not going to help you. It would help you financially, of course, but there's still no order in your home. So that money could go real quick, instead of you learning how to save money, or you telling some kids no, or sit down. It's something like that going on. If someone's life is real chaotic at home. And so there's a need for someone to like kind of get things like wrangle, some stuff in here. But yeah, being pulled in several different directions, you may have to let some of these things go. And so you can just like focus on a few things at a time, or one thing at a time. Okay. Like with manifesting, when I'm teaching people how to manifest, I tell them to focus on one thing at a time. We can make a list of things. Like, now I'm to the point where I can make a list of manifestations and I'm able to do multiple things at once. But when you are first starting out, there's a need to focus on one thing. Like, try something small first. Try something that is a reachable goal, right? Like a cup of coffee or a dinner or something like flowers, something that's very small, to come to you, because it's something that can happen, in a shorter amount of time than you manifesting to be a millionaire. Okay. So there's something about that. Like, someone also, like, that consciousness of lack could come from childhood wounding as well. And so that might be something that you need to look into and heal first. Because even if because I'm just saying, this is giving me like Michael Jackson, um, like with Never Neverland, where it's like he still was a kid because he never got a chance to be a kid. There's something about that as well. Maybe that you had some issues with, just struggling financially when you were a child, and so now as an adult you just like, the whole goal is to not be broke, but you have to understand that you could be rich in other ways. You're wealthy in other ways. Okay. There's also someone wanting to start a business here, and maybe the business that you're trying to start might be a little bit above your capacity. Okay. Or it could be somebody else's dream for you, or what someone else has told you should try. So maybe just looking in, and figuring it out, because if your heart is not in it, it's hard to manifest without love. Okay. So it's hard to even like manifest financial stability if your heart chakra is completely closed off. Some of y'all might feel like you're alone, or it's like, when I get my money, I'm not gonna talk to nobody. I'm gonna shit on everybody, but nobody asked me for $2. Like, being in that kind of energy is not gonna bring it to you quicker. Okay. In fact, it's going, because you're closing your heart chakra off. So you're saying that if you're blessed with $1 million, that you won't give to anyone, you won't, help the needy in any way, or you know what I mean, like being very careful about your words, what you're saying out loud, what you're saying over and over and over again as well. So the consciousness, your awareness, being a little bit more focused on what you're saying, how you're thinking. Like I said, you want to be blessed with a lot of money, but you like, I ain't about to give it to nobody. I'm just gonna buy me a big old house, 17 cars, and 2 dogs. Like, that's all. You know what I'm saying? So being blessed with that money, you're not gonna help anyone. But the people who are like, I would like this money so I could, open up I keep picking up on this children's hospital, but that is an example of you wanting this money so you can give to other people, so you can make another person's heart smile. Okay. So there is something about that. And that's what I'm getting to with this nourishment. And see, it says 7 and 14. This is half the problem here. The other half is you being able to focus, or what you are focused on. Are you focused on what is going on right now? Do you want money so you can stay in the same situation, or do you want money for growth? Right? To grow your business out, to employ more people, to be a teacher, like someone, this is giving me like editorial photography here, especially like with the makeup and anyway. So like I'm saying, focus, focus, focus. So someone could be like a model, photographer, or something like that, or a graphic designer, and you are working by yourself. But if you can get this extra money, then maybe you can grow your business and maybe branch off into teaching, other people how to be a better photographer, or a better model, or whatever. Okay, so that's just an example. We have manifestation, or intuition and manifestation on the bottom. Just being careful about what you are bringing into your reality. I'm going to share this with y'all. I had a friend recently tell me that, she kept saying she needed a new phone and she wanted to get a new car, but she had a phone that was fine, and she had a car that really wasn't, too much wrong with it. But she just kept saying she wanted another car, she wanted another phone. Well, she ended up getting into a car accident and having to replace her car altogether, and then she lost her phone, so she ended up having to get a new phone altogether. So I use that as an example, just because you just got to be careful. And even she even told me, like, I got to be careful what I'm saying out loud. I'm like, yeah, because it's manifesting quickly, you know what I mean? So just be careful with that. Let's see what else. Stuck energy. I'm telling you, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And ascended masters are here. Yep. You got to talk to them, see what's going on. Transformation is here as well. And then we got the status quo. That's what I was getting to. Are you wanting this money just to be like everybody else? You know what I mean? Like, why? You need to talk about your whys. Journal about your whys. That's something else that I tell people who are, getting on this journey is, why are you doing this? Dark thoughts, status quo, hidden motivations. Are you wanting money just so you can stun on everybody else because you're tired of being the one person who can't? Like, what is your why? Because when you assess why you want things, a lot of times you'll come to realize that you either don't want it anymore because you've just been wanting it for years and years and years. But if you were to get it right now where you are on your spiritual path, or if you have already, ascended, would it even like match up with what you're doing now, or is it something that you just always wanted? Okay. So there's something about that too, especially with the status quo. Just trying to keep up with people will make you, it's a consciousness of lack anyway. Trying to keep up with keep up with the Joneses. You know what I mean? Whether your pockets can handle it or not, whether your energy can handle it or not. It came out. So intuition and manifestation. That's exactly what this is about. Being able to see, because the secret is something I practice, and it's like, being able to make a way out of nowhere way. You have to stay completely focused when you're manifesting a way out of no way. You have to be very focused on how you're going to achieve this, visualizing yourself, in whatever you're wanting. So let's use the example of the children's hospital. If you want to get a children's hospital, then you envision yourself, in the hospital, the grand opening, cutting the ribbon. You envision what the building's going to look like. If you're an artist, draw it out, like really put yourself in that. And then more ideas will come to you, like, oh, go talk to this person. And you go talk to that person. And then they're like, oh, you know what? I would like to invest in that. Now you have that, like take those steps, look into how people have started a hospital, research things like that, because you're engulfing yourself in that whole, like, dream, mentally, physically, emotionally, feeling good about what you're doing. That is what helps to manifest. Okay. I've been thinking about doing an ebook on manifestation, or I don't know if I want to do like individual sessions, but I'm kind of wanting to get more into, one-on-ones with people who are trying to manifest, people who need to learn about protection or want to learn about protection. And also definitely people who are, coming out of something, like how do you cleanse your energy? I wanted to get into helping people with how would you cleanse your, especially if you were with a witch or a warlock or something like that. It's a process to you cleansing out your energy from being around that person and having that person in your home or y'all home that you share together, things like that. So I don't know. If y'all have any ideas, let me know. Just put it in the comments. If that's something that y'all would be interested in, just let me know. All right, so let's keep going. Or you guys can email me. Either way. Yeah, taking steps. What steps do you need to take? This is exactly it. What steps do you need to take to get to whatever this is? I swear to God, this is something about a children's hospital. I don't like to say swear to God, sorry. But I am just promise y'all, there's something about a hospital. Okay? It's something about a hospital. And someone could be upset, like, I'm just trying to do something good here. Like, why can't I seem to get this off the ground? Why is this still stuck? The steps that you could be trying to take could be the wrong staircase, okay? So just ask your, the ascended masters, hey, what's going on? Bring your, have your spiritual team and your angels and everybody come to the round table, like I always say. Start asking questions. What do I need to do? And that is a part of meditating. Meditation is a huge part of manifestation. Okay, you have to learn how to meditate, because that's how you're going to get your messages. You don't have to be like psychic or highly intuitive or anything like that. You just have to know how to focus and listen. Okay. Kendrick partnership. That's what I was getting to. Someone could, whatever you're manifesting could bring you more people who are going to help you with whatever you're wanting. Okay, whatever you're trying to do. It could be a relationship, whatever you're trying to manifest or whatever you're trying to bring into your reality is going to be different for everybody. Okay. It could be a relationship. It could just really be a partnership, like a business partnership. You and someone else out there could have the same idea and you're, trying to do everything on your own. Well, maybe you're not meant to take this task on by yourself. Okay, maybe you do need to reach out and help, and get some help, or someone could come to you and offer their help. Just accept it. You don't have to do everything yourself just so you can take the credit for everything. Status Quo came out with Dark Thoughts. Yeah. This is really given, like, why are you wanting to do this? Is it because of your consciousness of lack and you just want to transform your situation and something's going to make you money, but your heart is not in it? Okay, or it doesn't serve your purpose, what you're here for. Okay, asking what your purpose is a really good question as well. But those dark thoughts, like I was saying, also playing it safe. Like I said, do you want all this money? Because some people are like that. They just want all this money, but they still want to stay in the hood just so everybody know that they got all this money, that they doing better than everybody else or whatever. And then a lot of people, they go back to the hood and get killed. Like, what is the reason? What would be the reason for that? You know what I mean? There's something, yeah, because you can achieve greatness with it and not have to feel like, oh, I forgot where I came from, or I don't want people to forget where I came from. Okay, change is inevitable. Okay, you need to change. It's like, in order to have progress, there has to be changes, right? With yourself, with other people or whatever. So being comfortable with letting go of what you feel like you already know is a huge thing. Also, getting comfortable with consulting your spiritual team is going to be a real big change for someone here, but it's necessary. Okay, these dark thoughts still creeping up, things like that. Well, I'm just playing safe. I'm not going to take a leap of faith. The fear of flying, pretty much. Sometimes it's no risk, no reward, right? Especially in business. So you will have to take risks. And somebody here need to quit listening to somebody. Somebody just talk too fucking much. Yeah, a family member. They just talk too damn much about what you need to be doing and how you should do it. Okay. And really, I feel like they're trying to vicariously live through you in the first damn place. So it's getting on my nerves. I keep hearing them talk. Yeah, look, cut the deck right on this shit. They just keep talking about what you need to be doing. And that's another thing too. Stop talking about what you're gonna do with people. You know what I mean? Stay silent. Somebody put that in the comments. Real G's move in silence, and that's the truth. Quit telling everybody what your dreams are, because that's a part of the interference, that they know exactly how to attack you if they know exactly what you're trying to do. All right, so we have the loving man. Yeah, this is about receiving in peace. That's another thing too. You have to be at peace. You have to be in a state of balance and some kind of peace in order to receive some of these blessings. Okay, in order to receive some of the things that you're manifesting. Because for one, he ain't gonna bless no mess. And for two, if there's too much conflict, like I was saying, and somebody's house is out of control, then how can anything good come in there of value? So there's something about that. Somebody's house is out of control. And maybe you feel like you don't know how to get it back under control or something like that. I don't know, but that's a problem. Because if you have children that are tearing up your house right now, then you go get a bigger house. It's just going to be more shit for them to tear up. That the house is not the problem. Your children are. So, or not the children, I would say the parenting skills. Okay. Need to be looked at. Yeah, new beginnings. That's what I'm saying. It's something about that. Something about that. And I'm gonna say it too. Somebody keep having children, and you wonder where all your money is going. Well, if you on your sixth child, what do you expect? Okay, we're just gonna be real about it today. I'm just gonna be putting it out there because I'm feeling it, and I don't like to be rude about things, but this is one of those tough love readings. Yeah, sacred temple. Exactly. This is someone's home life is out of control. And I feel like too, someone doesn't feel appreciated, okay, in this home. They don't have the time, I feel like, to even work on this creative endeavor. Yeah, that they are deserving of the universe. See, this is an example of what I'm saying, where something is trying to come in, but there's so much conflict around you, there's so much disorder around you that it can't even fully come through. And so I'm gonna give you an example here. So with this honoring the path is giving me, like, you want to feel appreciated, or you want people to notice what you do. Like if you're a musician, look, photographer, I'm telling you, someone could be a writer, painter, whatever this is. If you're gonna pursue a career in the arts, you already know that you have to risk things. You have to risk or sacrifice time with people, certain things you're just not gonna be able to get to, because you're trying to be on the move so that you can reach this goal. So there's something about, like, if you're trying to do this, music thing or whatever, you're trying to, let's just say it's something like trying to get, um, be have a set at like a major, like bar or something. I don't know. So let's say that you just want to start, you and your band or whatever want to start doing music at bars and, traveling or something like that. So if that's the case, then if right now, if you have a house that's completely in disorder, how you going to travel? How you going to be away from them? If your children don't know how to act with you in the home, they're not gonna know how to act with you outside the home. If you don't have a schedule or something in place, or if you don't have your home front under control, how can you travel? How can you be out at a bar all night? Trying to make your dream come true. How can you go to auditions? Is your life set up for you to be like, oh, I gotta go do an audition real quick? Is your life set up to do that now? If you had a phone call that was like, hey, I need y'all to come and audition tomorrow, would you be able to do that? You know what I mean? Do you have like some kind of order or some kind of set schedule or something? Because something about scheduling here, about how you can move around, freely here to accept these opportunities. It's definitely something that someone needs to think about. Look, because happy success, friends and colleagues, I mean, part of being in the, artsy industry is a lot of hanging out with people, a lot of networking type of thing. So yeah, to be discovered, exactly. So you have to, if something starts at home here, so let's just keep going. I can't make it up. The loving woman and the family, something about that. Okay, so we got friends, family, and guides here. And then present power, yeah, it's something about where you are currently right now that is the problem. It keeps coming out over and over again, and a lot has to do with these kids that are out of fucking control. Yeah. And then some people are playing it safe because they do have children. They're not going after something that they want to do or love that's going to be a success because of their home life. They're allowing whatever is going on at home to change their focus constantly. Someone here can't even do nothing like at all. Kids up all night long and shit like that. It's just crazy. Look, teacher, that's what I was getting. Like someone could even want to, like teach writing or something like that, or music, songwriting, you know, something like that. And it is going to be a success. It's not that you don't deserve this. It could already be trying to get to you. You know what I mean? Like by way of the universe. Yeah, travel. It's like, child, I can't make it up. It's already trying to come to you, but because of your household, you are in this. This is someone every single night, every single night. This is somebody right here. They are chained to this home, chained to this, this family or something like that, and it's become unhealthy. No one can discover you if you are homebound all the time. Okay? All right, y'all. That's enough. I ain't trying to fuss at nobody. Y'all know I love y'all, but this definitely needed to come out, um, you know, for obvious reasons. Someone clearly needed to hear this today. So I'm going to just leave it here. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.